Good evening and welcome. I'm Jimmy James. You're watching Catch It Live first. Tonight we have got Super League Rugby. St Helens are playing the Leeds Rhinos. Should be a cracking game. Potential for an upset here. Leeds just outside the top six. But if there's going to be an upset, this could be one of them. Let's just go through the starting lineup quickly. St Helens first. We've got Wellesby, Makinson, Blake, Percival, Lomax, Dodd, Clark, Lees, Matotia, Batchelor, Bell, Cernan, and the unit that is Conrad Hurrell. Leeds have got Miller, Newman, Hanley, Croft, Frawley, Aledzki, Martin, Smith, O'Connor, McDonnell, Sangari, Roberts, and Russell. So they've just been paying respects to, I think it was a young lady who worked or did something with St Helens. Apologies, I wasn't listening, but obviously a sad occasion and fitting that they've done a tribute the way that they have before the game. Well respected by both sets of fans, as you would expect. This is rugby. The guys are just going to get ready to kick off. Quick shout out to our stream sponsor, Jalex Pet Products, link in the description. Product code Jimmy James for a 5% discount on all online orders. Leeds are going to be kicking off. They'll be playing in blue and they are kicking from right to left. We are off. Kicks deep. Picked up by Wellesby. And a safe return. If you're new to the stream, please give us a share. We need to get to 1,000 and I'm miles off yet. So if you can help me out, that'd be appreciated. Give us a thumbs up and hit that notifications bell, especially over the weekend. We have got so much sport coming up. I haven't even worked it out yet. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we will manage. We've had a bit of a week of it with Emery Russell being hospitalised, but he's back home. I won't say he's fit and well, but he's back home. So speedy recovery, Henry. Hope you're back fit and well soon. Fifth tackle, Saints are going to kick just outside their own 40. Collected by Leeds. They'll return it to the 30 metre line and they'll have their first set of 6. Let's see what they can do with it. Just get a feeling that Leeds could upset St Helens here. I don't think they're going to find it as easy down the right-hand side with Conrad Hurrell as they did the last time they were out. The only downside is Leeds' record against St Helens is awful. Absolutely awful. Let's see if we can find out. Yeah, we've got the scoreboard up on the go. Over here, we've got the teams lineups. Need to amend that because I can't fit the substitutes on, so we will get that sorted. Apologies for this one. But at least I don't have to remember to change the score. So we're going a little bit more digital rather than the old analog. Let's have a quick look at the head-to-heads. The last time these guys played was in March of this year. Easy win for St Helens, 20 points to 6. Then we had 18 points to 8, St Helens. 22 points to 18 to St Helens, so a little bit closer there. St Helens winning by the 1 point last year, 13 points to 12. And the time before that was a Leeds win by 1 point, 25 to 24. So there is a Leeds win in there. They are capable, but recent form would suggest that it's going to be a St Helens victory and being at Knowsley Road. They've obviously got home advantage. Saints have been playing well in the league. Well, I said they've been playing well. They've been doing all right. They battered Castleford last time out, 60 points to 4. Can't read much out of that. They got beat by Hull KR, 40 points to 20. Then they squeaked our very first live stream on Catch It Live First was St Helens v Huddersfield. And what a game that was to have as a first stream with Saints winning 13 points to 12 with a drop goal with the last play of the game, pretty much. I think it was the last play of the game. Leeds are on the attack here. They could well be in. Little chip through. I think it's just run dead. Although Newman's claiming it, but nah, not having that. Clearly over the line. Leeds had a break, and just at the end, there was no short pass on, so a little grubber kick through, and Newman was on it, but it was just too hard. Another yard, and it was a try. So Leeds looking dangerous early on. I hope everybody's had a good day. I'll get the chat up in a minute. Hurl. Tell you what, Hurl, he plays like a winger at times, doesn't he? For a big unit, he can't half shift and he takes some stopping. As Castleford found out. I don't think you'll find it as easy tonight, though. So we've got St Helens in Leeds half. It's 5 minutes gone. Still St Helens nil, Leeds nil. They're trying to get something going down the right-hand side. That should be a try. That's on the 5th tackles we'll be held up. I don't know why you came back inside then. Who was that? If he'd have gone straight, he would have been over. Was that Dodd? Unless I misread what was happening. If he'd have gone to his left, I'm sure he would have been over there, but he didn't. But I'm sat here with me pyjamas on, ready for bed, so it's easy for me. Injury to a St Helens player. Let's get some crowd noise on as well, sorry. There we go. Get a bit of crowd noise on there. Whoever it was, I can't see. He's sitting up anyway. Let's get the chat on the go. Please use it. Let us know who you think's going to be winning. Is it Cyrinan? I can't see. Is it Bachelor? Yeah, Bachelor, apologies. He looks like he's hurt himself there. He's walking off, but with the aid of 2 physios. So he might be struggling there. Let's hope he's okay. Yeah, like I was saying, please use the chat. Let us know who you think's going to be winning. Any questions you want to ask, feel free. And one other thing I will say, there will be no spoilers from Catch It Live First. So the other couple of games, I think it's 2 games playing at the minute, isn't there? We won't be mentioning them. Even though Sky will probably be flashing them up on the screen and spoiling that ability to watch this game live, record 1 or record 2 and watch them later. I don't know why they do it. I just wish they would stop. But maybe it's contractual and what have you, and they can't do that. Anyway, let's get to the game. 6.5 minutes gone. That'll be a St Helens scrum down St Helens left inside Leeds half. It was a knock-on. So that'll be on the Leeds 40-metre line. Smack in the centre. Which way will Saints go? They can go either way. Don't look at the screen at the minute because they've just done the first... Sky have just done the first spoiler alert. Although there's no point me warning you because of the delay. It'll have been and gone by the time you're listening to this. But all I'm saying is if you're kind of not watching it, but you want to listen, someone might do, then we won't be shouting any other results out. So don't panic there. Good drive by Hurl there. Up to Leeds' 20. Saints are going left here. Lomax short past to Suriname. He's well tackled and wrapped up. That's 4 tackles gone. They're about 7 metres out, almost under the post. Leeds go left. Lomax, nice pass out left. Suriname comes back inside, back to Lomax. He's wrapped up. This will be the 5th tackle. It's a little bit close to be going high, so whether they're going to do a grubber kick or a crossfield high kick. A little chip kick into the corner. Fielded by Leeds, and I think it was Newman. Went straight to the floor, so he didn't get dragged over his own goal line. Good defence from Leeds there. Saints are pushing offside. They're not quite, but they're on the verge. I think they're going to try and keep Leeds penned in here if they can. Put some pressure on. A little chip kick early. A little chip kick early on the 3rd. It was well took by Hamlet. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. It's got to be a penalty, surely, referee, for holding on. Leeds are on the 20. St Helens' 20-metre line. Throwing it about now. Hamley's going to get in at the corner as he cuts back inside, plonks the ball down, hurls there. I think he grounded the ball in play, actually, so it'll be a knock-on. Pretty sure he grounded that in play and not over the try line. Oh, they've gone with a try. My eyesight might not be that good. I thought he grounded it short. I'm surprised there wasn't a penalty in the build-up, though, holding on. Is he on the line? Is it on the line? Or is it... I thought it was short. Maybe it's gone over the line with momentum, yeah. That's a try for me. He did ground it short, but momentum took him onto the line and then over. And he managed to keep connection with the ball, so that'll be a try. The kick's going to be interesting. It's going to you're going to be kicking it from the chalk. What a good play from Leeds. Started off with, I think it was the 3rd tackle from their own, I think I'm going to say 20-metre line, and it was a little chip kick to the left. And it's obviously a set play, straight into the arms of Hanley. And who was it who was holding on to him? I'm glad the referee didn't blow now, because that would have, obviously, at this point, cost Leeds a try. He did well there, Hanley, because he had Conrad Hurrell coming across, and what a unit he is, and Wellesby had hold of him, managed to stay inside the field of play, and ground the ball just short, but momentum took it over the line, and that'll be 4 points to Leeds. Going to be a difficult kick this coming, though. Reece Martin. He struck it well enough. I think he's got it. He certainly has. What a good kick that was from Reece Martin. Fair play. He just drifted that one straight through the centre. Yeah, what a good finish that was. I mean, Wellesby, he knows how to put a tackle in, doesn't he? And Conrad Hurrell he kind of went to run inside and lean that way, and then I think he knew the contact was coming, got the ball down well. That'll be 10 minutes gone. Leeds 6, St Helens 0. Leeds have just restarted. Kick it deep to Leeds. St Helens restart. Kick it deep to Leeds left. Return safely. They've just gone over their own 20-metre line. They made 30 metres there, have Leeds, from 3 tackles. That's some going against that St Helens defence. They're up to Leeds' 40-metre line now. It was a dodgy play of the ball there, but the ref said, yeah, that's all right. 5th tackle, smack on the halfway line. High kick comes in. Losby waits on his own 10 metres. He'll return it centre field. He throws it left, actually. Up to their own 20-metre line there, St Helens. Bit of messing about at the play of the ball there. And that'll be a stupid penalty given away. And Saints free kick. McDonald there. You can't do that anymore. It wasn't even like it was debatable. Gives the defender a nice clap. Big grin on his face. That was Blake, by the way, who got fouled by McDonald. So Leeds got a nice free 15-20 metres there, almost up to the halfway line. First tackle gone by McDonald. Leeds are trying to go right here now. Conrad Orrell, he drives it over the halfway line. "12 minutes gone, as you can see. Up to Leeds 40-metre line, 3 tackles gone. Almost centre field. They're coming down the right now with Lomax. Oh, broke through the tackle, and St Helens now are about 7 metres out. Now going to the left. Centre field. Bell drives it 10 metres out. 5th tackle, sorry. Leeds are defending well there, and Saints trying to keep it alive, and they have. It was touched. 0 tackle. I'm sure the ref shouted 0 tackle. He did. So Saints now are 7 metres out. Set of 6 to go. Sirenen's it. Sirenen's broke the line kind of, with the defender holding on to him. He's reached for the line. Looked to me like he's either knocked it on or he was just short. But he lost control. But you know what it's like, you might just have your fingertips on it, and the video referee has a much better view than us. Did well, Sirenen, there, to break the line. He had a Leeds defender, can't see who it is, hanging onto his leg as Sirenen's driving for the line. He stretches, he was a little bit short, and he kind of hooked his hand with the ball. I think he's pulled it back to himself, if anything. And yeah, I think he's just, this will show us this angle. Is he short or has he touched the line? Ooh, that's a try. That's a try. He still has his hand on the ball and the ball's on the line. So if I'm thinking correct, if the ball's on the line, it's a try, isn't it? It's just whether he got downward pressure, no problem. It's whether he's kept his hand on the ball. There, it's on his arm. I'm going try. I'm going try. Ah, no try. It was close, that. I get a feeling if the on-field decision had been try, it might have been not overturned, because it was a little bit difficult to see, but crowd not happy, as you would expect. So that'll go down as a knock-on. He was unlucky there, Sirenen. Good defending by... I still couldn't see who it was. Was it Newman? Martin. I think it was Reese Martin. Number 12, I think it was. So this will be a scrum to Leeds on their 10-metre line. Don't look at the screen. If Sky are flashing scores up. Ooh, blimey. Blimey. Leeds player kind of slipped just before he got tackled there. Nothing malicious about it, but no, play on. Nothing doing there. Don't forget to use the chat. Let us know what you're up to, what your thoughts are, who's going to win this game. Was that a Sheringham try, even though it was given no try? Fifth tackle here for Leeds on their own 40. Long kick comes in. Wellesby's waiting underneath it, takes it on his own 10 metre, throws it into Makinson in the middle. He runs it up to the 40 metre, 20 metre line, but he's driven back almost to his own 10 metre line again. It's safe though, that's the main thing. Wellesby moves in at scrum half. Short pass to Percival. Good drive there from Percival. St Helens almost up to their own 40. That Wellesby's just gone over it. No, he just pushed back. Just pushed back past it. 4 tackles gone. It comes in from Saints. Easily collected by Russell. He returns it just short of his own 20 metre line. Leeds are looking pretty confident here. The defence is looking good. Saints are looking like they're quick off the mark. Like I said, kind of flirting with offside, but they've not been pinged yet. But I think the referee's got a close eye on them. The thing is, they're not doing it every tackle, so that'll be 4 tackles gone. They've only made 12 metres there, Leeds. They're up to their own 30 metre line. They won't get anything there because that was a shocking pass. So this is the 5th tackle. They made 17 metres. They're spreading it out left. Are they going to run it? Little grubber kick comes in from Hanley. Then it comes off. Who was that? 24. Roberts' knee. And now St Helens have got it just inside the Leeds half. Down St Helens' right. Corner alert, scrum half. Poor last play there by Leeds. Sheringham driving there. He's on fire tonight. He wants that try. Saints in possession, centre field. Leeds crashes it forward almost up to the 10. That was a proper good crash ball, that. Saints are trying to get something going down the right hand side. Cut back inside. 9 metres out, 5th tackle. Is it a cross-field kick or is it a grubber kick? They're throwing it in hand at the minute. Little grubber kick comes through. Wellesby's chasing it. 3 Leeds defenders there and they just bat the ball dead. So that'll be a goal line dropout. Just trying to put a bit of pressure on you now, St Helens. Certainly the last sort of 10 minutes they've had the better of this. Don't forget to give us a share. Hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell. Good goal line dropout, well over halfway. Returned by St Helens up to Leeds 40 metre line, centre field, trying to come down right. Diverts back central with Clark. With Matty Lees. Saints are trying to go left here now. Johnny Lomax to Wellesby. Percival, he cuts back inside. Offload there. I don't know if it was an offload or if it just popped out, but Wellesby's picked it up. He's looking down the right-hand side now. Hurl's going to drive it in. Makes good yardage, as per usual. 3 tackles gone, 50 metres made. About 5 metres out there. Clark's trying to get under the post. 3 Leeds defenders stop him. Fell in at scrum half. Lomax is coming back centre field, tries to go under the post, slips and is tackled. 5th tackle. Saints are going to come down the right. Little grubber kick from Wellesby, but it goes straight into the arms of the Leeds defender. They're trying to break now. Misses. Oh, Hanley was on the left-hand side. Poor pass, and it'll be possession now to St Helens. Worth a try, but poor execution. Under pressure there. That was a bit higher from Hanley on Bell. I'll say it was over his shoulder. Saints will be in here. Good little pass from Hurrell. Matautia goes over the line. That'll be 4 points for St Helens. Really, that was Leeds' own undoing. I know they were trying to play a bit of expansive rugby there. And Frawley, if he'd have made that pass to Hanley, it could well have been 4 points coming the other way. But he didn't. It was a poorly executed pass. Just showing it. In fact, his arm got knocked just as he was making the pass. So, pays your money and you take your chance, and it backfired there. However, St Helens don't need a second opportunity, do they? As soon as there's any kind of a chance and a gift like that, they're going to make the most of it. Conrad Hurrell, lovely little pass there. Matautia coming at pace onto it. No chance for the Leeds defender there to stop him. Should be Wellens is happy with that. Percival, I'm pretty sure he'll make this kick. Pretty sure he'll make this kick. Quick shout out to our stream sponsor, jalexpetproducts.co.uk. Use promo code Jimmy James and get a 5% discount on all online orders. Distance 32 metres, angle 51%, success probability 72%. He'll get this. He'll get this. Leeds players are looking intently at him under the posts. Probably trying to put him off there with mental thought. Lovely kick, smack bang through the middle. That'll be St Helens 6, Leeds 6. Been a good game. Been a very good game. Still not had my tea yet. Just got out of the hot tub and had a couple of beers. Thought I'll wait till after this stream to get my tea. Got creamy mashed potatoes with a steak and ale pie. Sky is spoiling it by putting scores up again. I'm recording them, but I don't know why, because you know they're going to put the results up. So, Leeds have got us back underway. Returned by St Helens down their left up to the 20-metre line. Sirenen's looking like he's well up for this tonight. I think he's feeling it. I won't be surprised if Sirenen gets a couple of tries in the second half. Both teams looking to throw it about. Conditions are perfect though for throwing it about, aren't they? So, why not? Fifth tackle, kick from the halfway line. High comes in. It bounces. Nice bounce there though for the Leeds defender. Brings it back almost to the 20-metre line. Coming up tomorrow. When are Wigan playing? That'll be a good game as well. Although I can't do them all. Catalans and Warrington tomorrow at 5 PM. Warrington are looking on fire this season, aren't they, at the minute? When are Wigan playing? Salford, Wigan, 2:55. Was that Sunday? I'll have to find that. We've got MotoGP though. We've got Formula 1. Not too bothered about that. Plenty of good football. We've got T20 cricket as well. England, Pakistan. First one was abandoned, wasn't it? Because of the inclement weather. So I was looking forward to that one. So I want to watch that. Hopefully tomorrow we can fit it all in. I don't know how we will. That's a knock-on from St Helens, but the referee says a ball steal, so that'll be a penalty to St Helens. A little bit unlucky there, Leeds, really. You won't be saying that if you're a St Helens fan, but yeah, it was. But you've got to hold the ball a little bit tighter than that. I think it was Newman. So Saints are going to be starting from Leeds 40-metre line. Almost 25 minutes gone. St Helens 6, Leeds 6. Good drive there from Matotia. Almost up to the Leeds 20-metre line there. This is the third tackle, now gone over it. Clark standing in at scrum half. Which way is he going? I think he's going to go left. He does. He does. Lomax, they're going left still. Left. Wellesby. Percival juggles it. Back to Wellesby. He's wrapped up. 4 tackles gone. 10 metres out from the Leeds line down St Helens left. They're coming over to the... They're going to go back left. Now they're coming right. Percival almost needed to take the tackle there, but he didn't quite run behind his own player. He's wrapped up 8 metres out. Is the kick going to be coming in? A little high-ish kick. That should have been diffused inside, but that's going to be a goal line dropout. Should have been diffused by Leeds inside their own goal area, but it was dropped, it was juggled, and then just batted clear. But he batted it. He batted that from outside of... It was offside. Well, either way, referee's given a goal line dropout. I couldn't see who dropped it for Leeds. But I thought it was the player then who batted it out was stood in an offside position. Matters not. The referee says goal line dropout, and that's all that does matter. Almost 27 minutes gone. St Helens 6, Leeds 6. Saints have had the upper hand really for the last 18-20 minutes, I would say. But Leeds are not out of this by any shot of the imagination. 3 tackles gone. Saints centre field. Just going over the 10-metre line there with Matotia. Oh, sorry, with Bell. They're coming down the right-hand side now. Wellesby with a long pass to Conrad Hurrell. He can't take it in, and that will be collected by Leeds. I thought, he was just fed up. He hadn't caught it. It was a bit of it was a head-high pass really at pace, and Hurrell couldn't take it in. Josh Hanley happy to drop on it. Referee's given a knock on, so that'll be on Leeds on 10-metre line to the left of the post. Didn't make any yardage there on that first tackle. Don't forget to use the chat. Let us know what's going on. Ask us any questions. We've always got time. Oh my word. Percival flew out the line there and absolutely flattened, I think it was Newman. And he went to get back up. Oh, sorry, Matty Russell it was. And he went to get back up again, but then he realised he was in a little bit of pain. I don't think there was anything wrong from the tackle with Percival. He was just quick out the line, lined him up, and he didn't miss either. Trainer's on. Referee stop play. Shows again. I hope they're not going to say it was anything to do with his head. The injury is to his leg, so... think it's Russell's right knee. Percival looking rather pleased with himself, as you would. This is the name of the game, isn't it? You know, it's a man's game. It's a man's game for sure. I once played it when I was younger. I went training twice and thought, this ain't for me. I'll stick to football and cricket and fishing. I was more bothered about not getting flattened as opposed to what was that? Oh yeah, he cracked. Yeah, his knee. Oh yeah, it was knee on knee, but Percival got Russell on the inside of his knee. Russell tried getting up. You know, he didn't make anything of it, but obviously the pain was too much. He's being helped off the field, I think, now. Yeah, he is. Yeah, get a substitute on. Percival's absolutely fine. He's not getting much sympathy from the St. Helens fans. Play goes on. We're off. Tough old boys, aren't they? It's a tough old sport. Henry Russell used to play rugby union, and when I used to watch him, it was like, oh, I'm glad I'm watching and not playing. Tough old boys. Fifth tackle anyway. Leeds on their own 30. Long kick comes in. Blake catches it, runs it back over the 40. Trying to get to the halfway line, can't quite make it. Tackled by two Leeds players. Makinson just gets over the halfway line, centre field. Sirenen gets over the 40-metre line. 3 tackles gone, 30 metres made. Matty Lees gets over the 30-metre line. Leeds are quite happy standing off here. Conrad Hurrell, he's over the 20-metre line. He's got 3 Leeds players wrapping him up. 5th tackle, down Leeds right. What are they going to do? They're going left. Is it going to be... They come back right with a chip kick. And it was batted back by, I couldn't tell you who, but straight into the hands of a Leeds player. 10 metres out. Down Leeds left-hand side. Not going anywhere here currently, Leeds. They're just kind of going sideways. They're about 12 metres out now. Offside. I thought the referee... At last, he's pinged St. Helens for offside. And it wasn't, you know, it's not even close. It's ridiculous that by St. Helens. They've pushed the limits a couple of times all night, but that was just taking the absolute piss, really. And the ref was like, nah, offside. So that eases the pressure on Leeds. They'll be starting 45 metres out from St. Helens' line. They're spreading it left. It looks like a set play. That's gone horribly wrong, and they've lost probably, I don't know, 20, 30 metres there. It's saying 13 metres, but no way. Good defence from St. Helens. The passes from Leeds were too slow. That was a poor play of the ball. Referee says that's fine though. So now Leeds are now back in St. Helens half, just going over the 40-metre line. Yeah, wrapped up by St. Helens there. Didn't know whether to go left or right, did Leeds. 5th tackle. Centre field, 30 metres out. Chip kick comes in. Percival will... It was touched by a Leeds player, but St. Helens in possession. Percival picked that up. 20 metres out St Helens, centre field. Driven in by Makinson. Good yardage. That's if Makinson's Tommy Percival. Getting my players mixed up here. Do apologise. What can you do? Try better is what you can do, Jimmy. Try better. I will, I promise. Fifth tackle coming up here. St Helens only on their own 40-metre line. Long kick comes in. Returned by Leeds, almost up to their own 30. Centre field-ish. Donald trying to get something going. He's wrapped up by Matty Leeds. Just going to go over the halfway line here are Leeds. Hanley's got it down the left. He's up to the 30-metre line. That will be St Helens 30-metre line. They're going right now. Awful pass. Awful pass round. I don't know who... bad pass by Miller, I know that. It was Miller who couldn't take it in. It was an awful pass to him. Trying to pick it up round his bootstraps and just had a little knock on there. So, waste. Absolute waste by Leeds. So it'll be a St Helens scrum. Johnny Womack is just getting a little bit of treatment on his left hand. Or is it his right hand? Is he holding his thumb? Can't tell. 6 Leeds 6. 34 minutes gone, just over. Looks like he's dislocated his finger. Yeah, he's dislocated his finger. I think he's lip reading something like he needs to come off because it won't go. They can't get it back in. Vi comes on in place of Lomax. I bet that's going to be some pain. Anyway, St Helens scrum, centre field. Almost up to the halfway line now. Wellesby's tackled. My Jack Russell's just come in with his overcoat on, so I think he's just had a bath. That's a St Helens penalty. High tackle just inside Leeds half. Wellesby drove it in. Brodie Croft, there was 3 in the tackle. I think it was McDonald. So Saints will be starting it about 35 metres out. Down there left. Just drove over the 30-metre line. I think it was Delaney who did that. Centre field, be trying to work the way down the right-hand side. Missed pass from Conrad Hurrell. Handley picks that up now. Almost got tackled without the ball there as well. So Leeds will be taking possession almost on the halfway line and got out of jail there. Awful pass by, I think it was Bell. So Leeds in possession, inside St Helens' half, centre field, about 45 metres out. Trying to get something coming down the left. They always look to get Hanley going, don't they? They've not done much down the right-hand side. So he's obviously the best finisher, quickest player. Now they're trying to go down the right-hand side. Roberts takes it well. Up to St Helens' 20-metre line. 5th tackle. Going to have to be a chip into the corner. Yes, it is. That's a good kick as well. Handley's up in the air. Takes it, drops it. That'll be a knock on surely from Leeds. He had the ball, Hanley, but couldn't keep control of it. Yeah, he did. He sort of got it with both hands, but then threw it forward as he was coming down. So that'll be St Helens restart on their own 10 metre. Ooh, was that a high tackle then from McDonald? No, ref says it was okay. Conrad Hull drives it forward, but gets driven back, which is unusual. Well, that was a bit of a high tackle for me. The referee says no. Hurl gets an offload though. Bell's trying to get up to the 30-metre line. He's wrapped up by 3 Leeds defenders, probably about 25 metres out. Saints trying to go down the right-hand side. Roberts with a good tackle. Can't hold on to Percival though, but then 2 Leeds defenders come in and finish the job off. 40 metres out from their own line there for St Helens. Clark drives it to Leeds 40-metre line. 5th tackle. Chip kick comes in. Roberts makes a right balls of it. Makes a right balls of that. So that'll be St Helens in possession. About 12 metres out. Plenty of time left for this set of 6. Speculative pass from Leeds. I think that could be a try, but they're going to have to go upstairs for that. Oh no, they're not. They're saying he didn't lose it. That's a try for St Helens. And it'll be an easy kick for Percival as well. It's almost under the post. But Roberts there, the 2 tries that Saints have had in this first half have both come from Leeds errors. A wayward pass for the first try from Leeds that was then picked up by St Helens. And then Roberts, he's just showing the replay of it again. He kind of overran the ball, had to twist, and the ball hit him on the shoulder. Easy pickings then for St Helens. Finished off easily. Yeah, this I don't know how many offloads has been in this game, but it's a lot. It's a lot. That was just a gamble of a pass, that, but it went to a St Helens player, and Moses and Bai just comes on. That was a bit of luck. He only came on, didn't he, because Lomax had to go off while he's got his dislocated finger sorted out. So I think this kick will be the last play of the half here for Percival. 39 minutes, 48 seconds gone. My Jack Russell, Henry. He's nuts. Looks like he's got a little smoking jacket on. Clock stopped with 10 seconds to go. Percival looks up at the post. I'll be absolutely flabbergasted. Can't spell it, but I know what it means if he misses this. Yeah, easy, straight through the middles. Clock restarts. That'll be the countdown to half time, and the players will. There's a hooter. Let's get off for a cup of tea and an orange. Well, what a first half that was. I know it's only 6. It's 12 points to 6 to St Helens, but in fairness, Leeds are still well in this game. Like I said, the 2 tries that Saints have scored have both come from Leeds errors. So, excuse me, if they can cut that out in the second half, they're well in this game. It was a good try for Ash Hanley down Leeds left to give them a great kick as well from who's it, Reece Martin, to give them a 6-point lead. Then the 2 mistakes, both of St Helens' tries have come from Leeds' mistakes. Cut them out, and let's see where we go. Half time. Let's give a quick shout out to tonight's stream sponsor, jalexpetproducts.co.uk. Link in the description. Use the promo code Jimmy James and get a 5% discount on all online orders. Sean will sort you out. Keep telling you, he's a good bloke. Good supporter of this stream as well. And have a look around Jalex's website. There's something there for all your pets, big and small. Horses are probably the biggest. And what's going to be the smallest? I'm going to say hamsters or something like that. But my Jack Russell Henry, he loves dog food, all grain free. Current favourite is duck à l'orange, and he likes the venison as well. You can buy them in different dog food in different size packaging. There's tonics there, there's samples, there's pretty much what you need. Jalex will have it for you. And if you need something that you can't find on their website, send Sean an email. The contact details will be on the website. I'm sure he'll be able to sort you out. And then once you've done that, why it's half time, you're having your own cup of tea, or maybe it's Friday night, innit? Maybe something a little bit stronger. You can please give us a subscribe if you haven't done so already. Share the link, hit the like button, and click on the notifications bell. We have got loads coming up this week. We didn't have anything last night, but that was because of Henry Russell and the hospital and too much going on, so no point doing a stream. Wouldn't have worked. But if you can, click the notifications bell, keep up to date with what we've got coming. Hopefully we've got MotoGP. Hopefully we've got... There's obviously the FA Cup, but I think every man and his dog will be doing the FA Cup, so I also want to do the T20 cricket. I'm never going to fit the qualifying for the Formula One, and I've got to be honest, Monaco's not my favourite of racetracks. I know it's got the kudos of winning at Monaco if you can do it as a driver and as a team, and it's got the history. But let's be honest, the races, it's difficult to get a good race in Formula One these days anyway. But around Monaco now, the cars are that big. How are you supposed to get an overtake? It's either something ridiculous or... Brad Rooney's in the chat. Always been a fan of the rugby, Jimmy. I certainly have, Brad. In the most recent years, I've been watching rugby union, obviously because Henry Russell was playing at Newton Abbot, but mainly rugby league. Wigan Warriors fan. So it's always tricky when I'm doing a watch along with St Helens. Obviously, the rivalry there is well known, mate. So, but you've got to try and stay neutral, haven't you? I do have a little chuckle to myself though when they lose. But yeah, a Wigan Warriors fan. I always remember watching them in the first ever World Club Challenge against Manly. Oh, when Sean Edwards was playing, probably you won't remember Sean Edwards probably, but what a game that was. It was just absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. But fantastic. And it was a sellout. Everyone was jammed in like sardines. Whatever the official crowd was, the attendance, add another 5,000-6,000 on. Are you a fan of the rugby, Brad? If you are, let us know who you're supporting, mate. I hope you're doing well, by the way. What are you up to tonight? What are you watching the rugby? Or I thought you boys would be out. I thought you boys would be out Sheila hunting. While we've had a bit of warmer weather, haven't we? All the short skirts and dresses come out. Sky, you're doing the usual thing of spoiling it. I wish they wouldn't do it. I know I keep saying it, but it gets on my nerves. It's like you can't. They put all these games on at the same time. Every game is live this season on Sky Sports, and they keep putting the scores up and showing the highlights, and it's like, I want to watch this one. Then when this one's done, maybe tomorrow morning, I want to watch the other games, and they blow it by putting the scores up. And unless it's contractually something that they have to do, why do it? But I've been it. Not much of a fan. No more football. Do enjoy the egg chasers now and again, though. What's the old saying? Rugby's played by men with odd-shaped balls or something like that. Oh, the humour. Only Moyley going Sheila hunting. Well, mate, he definitely needs a wingman. I've seen some of the Sheilas that Moyley's been hunting, and I'm sure they might be lovely ladies. But let's be honest, he could do with some limits. I'm not saying weight limits, because that's just, each to their own and everything. But maybe age limits. Maybe age limits. I mean, if you're going to Butlins and knocking around with pensioners, it's all right for a bit of fun, but there's no future in it, is there? There's no future in it. I mean, if they have a 20-year relationship, you're going to be 85. He's going to be changing her pads instead of the kids' pad. Brad Rooney, he needs more than that. He's as much use as a chocolate teapot when it comes to women. Well, he is, but in fairness, you've got to give him 10 out of 10 for effort. Maybe a little bit lower for execution. But, yeah, this is Ben at the end of the day, and he's out for a good time, and it sounds like it sounds like he has one. He needs a bit of guidance from his mates. How are you doing, Brad? Anyway, you all settled down now, mate? You all loved up? Looking forward to my tea and all that. Creamy mashed potatoes and steak and ale pie. It's all there waiting. Did you hear about Emery Russell in the hospital last night, Brad? He was well disappointed. Said he had no privacy. Some nice little nurses in there, and couldn't even have a crafty when he was moaning at me this morning. He was popped up on drugs, I think, though. Brad says, "Yep, I'm all good, thank you, pal. Sadly, under the thumb. You watching the FA Cup final tomorrow?" Right. Well, let's break that down. You're only under the thumb if you're not happy to be there, mate. And it sounds to me, from what I heard, you're happy to be there. So you're not under the thumb. You're just living your best life. Living your best life. I mean, at the end of the day, who would you rather be cuddled up on a wet winter night? Get the fire on. Who would you rather be cuddled up with? Your missus or Moyley and Whitehouse? I know where I'd sooner be, mate. And as much as I adore Moyley and Whitehouse, they wouldn't get a look in. Am I going to watch the FA Cup final? Yes, I am going to watch the FA Cup final. And as a Man United fan, mate, it's the hope. I keep saying it. It's the hope that kills me. I just can't see a way that United are going to get anything out of that game. For one thing, I hope we have a better start than we did the last time we played Manchester City in the cup final. What was it? 14 seconds a goal. Just absolute shite. Not switched on at all. But, hey man, happy to be there. Need a bit of loving in the chat, mate. We need a bit of loving in the chat. Oh, which I've just lost now. I shouldn't have pressed that. Frigging plum. Right, let's get it back. Yeah, I fear that we could get an absolute battering. An absolute battering. But the hope, the hope that I've got that kills me is that we can just have that lucky game. You know, maybe City get somebody sent off, and but I said this the other night. Even if City got someone sent off, I could still see them beating United with 10 men. And the way they play, they don't need forward defenders, do they? So I do favour United a little bit, but I'm going to hope that they can somehow scrape a win. Because the other thing is, if they don't, there's no European football next year, is there? Even though it's going to be crap what they're in, but at least they'll have some European football. It's their only hope. Are you going to be watching it? Who are you supporting, by the way? And I did hear today. I haven't seen it, but then I've been busy. But off my father-in-law, and then Henry Russell was telling me that Wayne Rooney is potentially going to become the next Plymouth Argyle manager. Is that right, or were they taking the piss when they were saying that? You know what they're like. I've not. I'll have a ratch around later and see what I can read about that. But in fairness, beautiful in Devon, isn't it? It'd be a good move for Rooney and his family. Is the club big enough for him? I don't think the club is big enough for him long term. And even if he had an amazing season and Plymouth somehow got into the Premier League, it's probably going to be a one season wonder, isn't it, at the end of the day? Yeah, I'm working till 3, then down the pub. I'll be watching. I'm a United fan, sadly. It's been hard going on it, mate. It's been hard going. It's been like this in the 70s and 80s when Liverpool were winning everything, and then it was Everton, wasn't it? And we were always a cup team, whether it was a League Cup or the FA Cup. That's all we hoped for. Uh, and yes, I'm also an Argyle fan, so that's mental. I've heard it's 100% factual, and as an Argyle fan, I don't think it's the best signing. So, is this actually happening, mate, or is it just something that's in the press as a possible maybe sort of thing? Didn't do too good at Birmingham, did he? But do you know, obviously from his United days, I've got a lot of respect for Rooney, but I've got a lot of respect for him for what he did at Derby because it was a shit show when he was there, wasn't it? Uh, Salford Wiggins 255 on Sunday. I don't know. I'm going to fit it all in, but we will. Yeah, because he paying the Derby players' wages or a portion of them out of his own pocket. That's commitment, that, isn't it? Why are you not thinking it's a good signing if it happens? There's one thing, it's going to put Plymouth on the map, uh, probably on a global scale. He has a win rate of 28%, says Brad. I love the bloke. So I'm praying he does well. So is this happening? Oh, right. Meant to be announced this weekend. Cheers for the info, mate. See, this is why we need the chat. Fingers crossed. Yeah, it'll definitely put Plymouth on the global map, won't it? Because that'll make headlines around the world. And win rate of 28%. So let's have a look where he's been. Obviously, Derby was struggling. We know the struggles they had. And then Birmingham, yeah, didn't go too well. That was a weird season from Birmingham, wasn't it? Top six, sack your manager. Then another sacking? Then Rooney comes in. It all goes tits up, and then the whole season just gets wrecked, and the rest is history. We know where they're playing next season. But yeah, that will make global news, and Plymouth will be on the map. Fingers crossed, they might get a little bit more coverage on Sky and hopefully on some BT next year. Right, the second half's going to be ready for kicking off. St Helens to start us, and they'll be kicking from right to left, playing in the usual home kit, white top, red shorts, white socks, and we're off. Kick it deep. Returned by Leeds up to the 10-metre line. Safe and sound, that's what we like. So yeah, definitely not out of this, Leeds. If they can cut out them errors. Speaking of errors, Roberts brings it up, just up to his 20-metre line. Centre field. If you're still there, do you know what time the FA Cup kicks off tomorrow? They always used to do it at 3 o'clock, didn't they? But I know when there's so many sports on now, sometimes they do an oddball time. Fifth tackle here for Leeds. Oh, dear me. They're making a balls of it again. They've just absolutely... They've made balls of that. This is going to be a St Helens scrum. The kick couldn't come in. Crofts looking quizzically at the referee. Yeah. I think it's going to be a... It's not going to be a scrum. It's going to be a handover. It was a knock-on, but it was on the 5th, so that's just a handover, isn't it? Which is probably better for Leeds. So Saints will be starting on Leeds' 30-metre line, just to the left. Brad says, yeah, I don't understand the sacking of managers when you're 6. It's a 3 p.m. kickoff. Right, cheers for that, matey. So hopefully I can get the MotoGP sprint racing. I think that starts at 1:30. It might have to be, but I want to do the T20 as well, England-Pakistan. So it might have to be a dual. It might have to be a dual stream. Although I don't know how that's going to work because you don't want any spoilers, do you? So it might be one of them where you are probably going to have to probably record the T20. Can't do that as a stream. There's just too much. And Goldbridge is going to do the FA Cup final, obviously, though, isn't he? And his streams are just so good. But then if I'm going to watch it myself, I may as well do a stream. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Just both teams here at the start of this second half are making a bit of balls of the sets of 6. So we've got Saints in possession, just inside Leeds half, almost up to the 40-metre line. Sirenen drives it over the 40. About 35 metres out now. McDonald does some messing about at the play of the ball. The referee's going to get pissed off with him shortly and start pinging him. On the 5th tackle, and there again, 5th tackle, and the referee now has given Saints 6 more. They're 20 metres out from Leeds line. Crazy from Leeds. Brad said, yeah, very nice. Sounds like a good day then. I love the cricket, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I like my test match cricket and the one days and that, but these T20s, they are exciting and probably appeal to the younger generations who want, you know, they're not happy sitting there for 5 days, are they? Probably, unless you're a cricket aficionado. But they'll go and have a few beers and watch your T20. It's like a football match. You know, it's like with Pakistan. There's always a bit of hassle as well, isn't there? You know, they like getting into each other. Bit of sledging. Saints are about a metre away here from Leeds line. Matty Lees is tackled by 3 Leeds defenders. He's about half a metre short. 5th tackle coming up. Sheridan tries driving over. Offloads. That's a try for St Helens. I didn't see who got over there. Sheridan, Darrell Clark, yeah. That try again has come from Leeds making an absolute balls of it about 3 minutes ago when they couldn't get the kick away, and that's where it's come from. All St Helens tries tonight have come from Leeds errors. I'm sick of saying it. Good offload by Sheridan though. And then Clark just drops over the line for a try. This will be a good kick for Percival, so that'll be another 2. 16-6 at the minute for Saints. Brad Rooney says, always go to Taunton every year to have a few beers for the T20. But love the Test cricket and one day international as much. When have we got... when's the Ashes? It's not this year, is it? My memory as I'm getting older is shocking, you know. Do you know it's only 2 weeks as well until we've got the start of the Euros, isn't it? Is it the 4? Is it 3 weeks? Something like that. I haven't got my phone. But yeah, it's not long until we've got the start of the Euros. I watched Atalanta the other night against Leverkusen, and that Scamacca who plays up front for them, I'm thinking, is he going to play for Italy? And are Italy going? I didn't remember seeing them in the qualies and that. And I thought, have they qualified in that? And it's like, of course they have. They won it last time, didn't they? So they're going as champions. Another brain fart. I've got too much going on, mate, in my head, and it can't cope. Easy kick there for Percival. So that'll be St Helens 18, Leeds 6, 46 minutes gone. Suicidal play by Leeds at times. Alright, I believe the end of 2025 for the Ashes and looking forward to the Euros. I think it's only 3 weeks, you're right. Yeah, I don't even think it's a full 3 weeks. I'm sure it's quicker than that. Or it might be 3 weeks. Either way, it's not long, is it? Yeah, we've got to have a good chance this year. I know this is a rugby league stream, but let's be honest, there's only us in the chat, I think. So talk about what we want. So a party. Yeah, with there's a big thing in because Henderson's not been picked. Why should he? Why should he? We haven't got anyone younger who can do the same job as Henderson, or a better job. And it's a poor state of affairs. 5th tackle here for Saints. High kick comes in. Oh, Wellesby, what a good catch. What a good catch. The defender stood under it, waiting for it coming down. Wellesby's charging towards him, jumps, spins in the air, catches it. Not a chance for the defender. Great play by St Helens. Nothing Leeds could do about that, in fairness. Just brilliant play. Leeds' only hope is if he was offside, and I don't think he was. Yeah, not even close to offside. Great play. Nobody protecting the defender. Or was it Roberts again, waiting? You know, he didn't have to run around any defenders. No, it wasn't Roberts, so I apologise for that. He got the final tackle in, but couldn't stop Wellesby. Absolute garbage. Brad Rooney says, maybe a stupid question, is rugby league the one where it's less contact? Rugby league's the one, mate, where you have a set amount of tackles and then you've got to hand the ball over. So they normally, when it's the fifth tackle, they normally kick it, don't they? So you get, as a rule, you get six tackles and then you've got to hand the ball over. Occasionally you'll get 7, depending on how it's restarted. But the other one is rugby union, and that's mainly played down south, innit? Where you have rucks and mauls, and England are like a good team in the world, and they play at Twickenham and that. That's rugby union. This is rugby league. Easy kick for Percival. That'll be St Helens 24, Leeds 6, 49 minutes gone. And there's no such thing as a stupid question, Brad. That's a good question, mate. If you're not a rugby fan, why would you know? That's weird, isn't it? That to make the game faster. It's definitely a faster game. And I don't think it's to make it faster. It's just a different code of rugby. I think now we can see why as well. Leeds haven't really had a good success rate against St Helens. I think they've won 1 in about the last 6 or something like that. Head to head over the years. This needs to speed up as well. I would have been quicker if I'd have been doing it manually on my keyboard. I'd have had it up there now because it should be St Helens 24. There we go, it's just done it. 6 again for St Helens, by the way. That's St Helens 24, Leeds 6. Leeds on the halfway line. That's it was that Blake 6 again. They just committed suicide here, our Leeds. They need to get a grip. Need someone like Brodie Croft, who just made that tackle, to get hold of some of the younger lads and say, calm down. You know, get a couple of tries now. You're right back in it. Because if they don't do that, there's a chance here that St Helens are going to just paste them. If Conrad Hurrell gets going down the right-hand side here, which they're trying to do with him now, speak of the man, that was a bit of a high tackle, but referee says that's okay. Wellesby's pulling the strings. I'm going to be amazed tonight if I said it earlier on, Sirinen doesn't get a try. He's just had another handoff there, Sirinen. Saints are throwing it around now with gay abandon. Little grubber kick comes through. Oh, Wellesby under the post, can't control it. That would have been another try, but unfortunately he knocks it on. Brad Rooney says, do many players switch from either leagues? Not many, mate. It does happen. And players do go both ways, but it's normally... Years ago, it used to be rugby league was professional, rugby union was amateur, even though they used to get around it through sponsorships and what have you. But now rugby union's also professional. You do find that rugby league players will go to rugby union. And matey from Wales, I forgot his name now, Zammert. he went from rugby union over to America to play American football, and he's been offered a contract. I can't remember who it was with, and he had a good career already. Only a young lad in rugby union, so it was a big decision to go over there and try and make it, but obviously the right one because he's been offered a contract. Like I said, I can't remember which American football team with, but that's a free kick for a penalty, actually, for a high tackle. Leeds penalty. Guillemon, yeah, high tackle. Bit of contact with the head. Nothing too bad. Oof. Not too bad when you're sat in your settee watching it, ready for bed. Leeds have got it now on St Helens 30-metre line, driving it in. Yeah, Kansas City Chiefs, a lot more money over there. Yeah, definitely. That's 6 again for Leeds. So Saints are a little bit of ill discipline. It's more money over there at the minute, mate. But later this year, America's going to go to absolute rat shit. I think he'll be wishing he was back over here playing rugby union. Wait till these elections start or just before. Oh, it's going to be carnage. Leeds setting something up. Brodie Croft just got dispossessed there. Just as he was going to try and make a launch for the line, almost under the post. But he's lost the ball, loose carry, knocked out, 2 in the tackle, but the referee's going to say that's a loose carry, even though it was knocked out. So that's the St Helens scrum. Yeah, Kansas City Chiefs. Do you know something? I saw a big thing and it said a lot of these Super Bowl games are supposed to be rigged. And I thought, nah, there's too much money in it and this, that and the other. But they say if you buy a ticket, to go and watch a game over there, if you look on the ticket itself, it says at the bottom that the game is for entertainment purposes only, or something like that. So that's how they get around. That's how they get around manipulating the scores, shall we say? Whether it's a rumor, but apparently I've seen a picture of the tickets and that could have been doctored, as we know. But no, for entertainment purposes only. So that's American football for you. If anyone knows different, let us know. Leave us a comment. So that's a knock-on in centre field by St Helens. So it'll be a Leeds scrum. They definitely need something here. 55 minutes, 40 seconds gone. They can get a try now and a couple of tries. They're right back in it. Might get St Helens being a little bit edgy. This scrum will be 40 metres out in St Helens' half. Brad says it wouldn't surprise me. Same old Americans, haha. I mean, the tickets are about 15,000 quid each. Yeah, they're not cheap, are they? There must be some cheaper ones though for the everyday fan. But you're probably about 3 mile from the pitch and you need binoculars to watch it. But yeah, they throw some money out there, don't they, to them players? But it's the same with the basketball and the baseball and all that sort of thing. Even on the financial channels on a Monday, that's all they talk about. Oh, and the golf. That's all they're banging on about. This will be another penalty to Leeds. Messing about the play of the ball. They're only about 25 metres out from ball steal. 30 metres out from the St Helens post, centre field. Let's hope they can get something here, make a game of it. Plenty of time left. He's trying to get something going down the right hand side here. Pity it weren't the left where Hanley is, but there you go. He's got some pace, that lad. Cross spreads it left. Sangara offload. Crofts wrapped up though by 3 Saints players. Just inside Saints 10-metre line, 3 tackles gone. Trying to go down the right hand side here. Roberts is on the outside, missed pass, Roberts is in. What a good finish that was. They're going to go upstairs in case he was just in touch, but that was a good finish with the missed pass there. Referee's given an on-field decision of a try. Saints 24, Leeds 6 currently. 57 minutes, 52 seconds gone. They really need this to be a try, don't they, Leeds? And then hopefully a converted kick from Martin. This angle's going to show us. Roberts with his ginger hair. He knows where the line is. He's waiting for the contact. Contacts to the face for a start off. And a good try. Might be a bit more to come from this. The contact was trying to push him into touch, but he pushed him right in the face with both hands. They're going about no head contact. Well, that's head contact. So currently, St Helens 24, Leeds 10. Kick to come. Almost Reece Martin 100% up. So his first kick was a corker, but this is on the wrong side for him really because he's a right footer. I bet Roberts will be feeling better after that howler of dropped catch in the first half. Eyeing up the post. Controlling his breathing. Crouches down, step back, 3 steps forward and what? Oh, I think he just pulled it across the face. Good attempt, but just pulled across the face there. So it'll be St Helens 24, Leeds 10. 58 minutes, 50 seconds gone. I'm surprised nothing was said about that attempted tackle. Right in the face. That's contact with his head. Contact with his fucking face, never mind his head. Some contact with Sangara there. 3 Saints players to bring him down. So from the kickoff, Sangara almost got him up to the 20-metre line. Roberts has got him over the 20-metre line. Pushing towards the 30 and beyond now. Good drive there from Leeds. Delay. They're pushing it again, St Helens, with play the ball, slowing it down. Good offload there from Leeds. Up to the halfway line. Newman got the offload off there, made a big difference. Now they're in St Helens territory. Centre field, exactly. Looking to go down the line. No, it was a dummy pass. The 5th tackle, high kick comes in. Wellesby goes up for it. Handling knocks it forward, so that'll be 0 tackle. St Helens possession with Sirinen. Saints are just blowing a little bit here. I've just got a feeling, and I have had since the first half, that Sirenen's got a try in him tonight, or at least 2. He set one up, nice offload, and I've got a feeling he's got one in him. Saints are up to halfway line, kick on the 3rd tackle. Wellesby's chasing it. Roberts collects it well. He's looking to get something going. Goes down just over his 10-metre line, so he doesn't get driven back. That's a 2nd attempt there by Dobb. Referee says no. Oh, no. Oh. Roberts drops it again there. St Helens in possession, 10 metres out. It's just suicidal from Leeds at times. So they're about 8 metres out there. McDonald with a good pass. He just took his eyes off it. He had Wellesby in his eye line, and he a simple drop. Sirinen tries driving over the line. He's stopped by Sangaran and 2 other Leeds defenders. Leeds are going to spread it to the right, almost under the post there, about 2 metres out. Wellesby swings it right. They're going to try and get Hurl in the play. Nope, wrapped up before the pass can go. 5th tackle. Hurl going to try and drive over himself on the last tackle, but he's going to be held up there, and he's shot. That'll be a handover to Leeds. Good defence there from Leeds, because he was scrambling just a little bit. It's been a fast-paced game this all night, and with 20 minutes to go, well, 18 minutes, fatigue's going to play a part, you can just tell. Saints are trying to keep Leeds penned in here. Hanley's trying to make out as though he was being impeded at the restart, but nope. Little offload back to Hanley. He manages to get over the 10-metre line. 2 tackles gone, they've made 9 metres. Good defence here. Saints are pushing offside again. 3rd tackle gone, 10 metres only. They're going to kick early on the 3rd. Wellesby's back, stops any chance of a 40-20. Takes it on his own 30-metre line. Scragged round the neck by Roberts. Let him go, don't give a penalty away. So Saints are going to be starting. Blake's just broke through everybody. Little pass inside. To, I couldn't see, was it Percival? Didn't have the legs to get over, but Saints are starting now in a great position. Sirinen gets over for that try I've been saying he had coming from the first half. And all that started because Leeds' defensive line was like a dog's leg, and Blake just had a massive gap to run through. He broke that first tackle, and then that was it. I actually said Sirinen will get two tries tonight, so there's his first. You could just tell he was unlucky he didn't get one on earlier when he had I can't see he missed a tackle, but yeah, Blake was away. You had Mark Percival on the inside. Didn't panic though. Sirinen. Brad says, big crowds at rugby league games, ? Mate, the crowds aren't as big as they used to be, for obvious reasons. I think with the price of football matches at the start of the season, then trying to go and watch the rugby matches, they're not as dear as the football matches, that's for sure. And I think it helps that they turned it into a summer sport, because obviously it used to be played over the winter. Now it's over the. I think it starts in February and ends in October, so it kind of covers the summer period. And the crowds they're not bad. I think you'll get like, I'm going to guess a little bit, but 7,000-8,000. But if you've got a big derby game, you know, St Helens and Wigan, that's always played on Good Friday, isn't it? You can get some full houses there. And you're talking teen thousands, so yeah, you get some decent crowds, mate. I think you get bigger crowds at the rugby union now, but yeah, they get a good few thousand. Put it that way. Good kick from Percival. That'll be 28. So St Helens 30, Leeds 10, 65 minutes gone. And if Leeds can just tighten up that defensive line, you can't have a dogleg like they had, especially against St Helens. And the tries from the mistakes in the first half, it's coming back to haunt them now. But yeah, a couple of quick converted tries. You're up to 22-30. And if there's 5 minutes to go, They try going for a short kick-off there, do Leeds, but it's collected by St Helens. So St Helens are up to their own 40-metre line now. 2 tackles gone. Just trying to drive up to the halfway line, just short there. Sangara stops him. With 2 other Brody Crofts in the tackle. Centre field, Wellesby's little offload to Percival. They like that move, don't they? Wellesby running crossfield. Percival comes inside for the little reverse pass. Nothing doing there, though. Good defence from Leeds. 5th tackle. St Helens kick from Leeds' 40-metre line. It's a high up and under. Hanley takes it well on his own 10-metre line, but he's tackled straight away. Brad says, not bad at all then. No, not bad at all then, mate. Not bad at all. Like I say, I think it helps that the football season's finished for most of it. But and tickets are cheaper. Roberts in possession on his 30-metre line, spreads it central. Leeds have done it again. Trying to spread the ball the full width of the field, and what I think it was supposed to be a miss pass, but the player was in the way. Knocked on, and Saints pick it up on Leeds' 20-metre line. That'll be a 7 tackle restart. So with 2 tackles gone, they're only 8 metres out now. Sangara's in the tackle there for Leeds. But they're going to have to put in a good defensive set here, Leeds. They're going out right now. Miss out hurl. Tommy Makinson dives over. Easy peasy. Comes from another Leeds mistake. That's at least 4 tries tonight that are from Leeds mistakes and bad mistakes. Bradbury says, I mean, all I've heard is you commentate, and it sounds pretty good. I'm intrigued. It is, mate. You get some, and the other thing that they've started doing this season is for the league matches as well. If it's a draw at the end of the game, they play an extra. I should know this, but I'm going to guess, and somebody might correct me. I think it's an extra 5 minutes each way. But the first, bit like a golden goal, so it can be a drop goal. So that they try and get a result, and it's quite exciting as well, because you don't, the way that the scoring works in rugby, you don't get many draws. But like I said, the very first stream that we did on Catch It Live first was St Helens and Huddersfield, and that was a great finish. It didn't go into extra time, I don't think. No, it didn't, because there was a drop goal with the last play of the match, and St Helens beat Huddersfield 13-12, going from memory. But yeah, it gets pretty exciting. It's pretty brutal as well, as the sport. They are men, they're proper men. You see some of the players, and they look like little angels, and they don't even shave, some of them, but boy, do they know how to put a tackle in, and they know how to take a hit as well. It's like they don't have any imagination of what pain is. Yeah, I like that. Adds some thrill to a draw. That's it. It certainly does. There was one the other night, I can't remember who it was now, but both teams were trying to get a drop goal, and it was like hitting the post, crossbar. Nobody could get that final. Percival's just hit the post there, so it's not been converted. St Helens 34, Leeds 10. 69 minutes, 40 seconds gone. Yeah, nobody could get the extra point in the 10 minutes of added on time. They were all fagged out. I mean, on the feet, but gasping for air, and it did finish a draw. But it was so exciting. So Saints have retrieved the ball from the kick-off. Return it safely. They'll be starting from the 15 metres line. That's a penalty. Penalty for St Helens. Leeds offside. You're looking right across the line and it's like you're 3-4 yards offside. You're not going to get away with that. So Saints will be starting from their own 45 metre. Siranen drives it over the halfway line. Tackled by Roberts with help from McDonald. That'll be another... No, he's let it go. Percival's just brought through the line past Roberts. He throws it inside to Wellesby. Wellesby slides over for another easy try. Roberts is having a bit of a nightmare tonight. I know he got the try a moment or two ago, but he's having a bit of a shocker in defence. He was at fault for a drop ball from a high kick in the first half. He's dropped simple balls from passes, and I know he's only a young lad and that, but actually that's harsh on him. That no, I've watched it back. It wasn't really his tackle to make, and he just tried helping. He went high on Percival and give him the benefit of the doubt there, but it wasn't a good attempt. Looks like Leeds have almost give up. Yeah, poor defence from Leeds. No defensive line as such. Who was that? Was it Miller? No chance. St Helens just too good, too powerful. 38 points to St Helens, 10 points to Leeds, 72 minutes gone. This could be another thumping here for Leeds now, and they don't deserve it, really. After the first half, they were well in this game. Only their own mistakes gave Saints 2 of the tries, but this second half, they kind of capitulated a little bit. 5 out of 6 for Percival tonight. That's 83%. I'm not that good at maths, it's just come up on the screen. This is an easy kick as well. I think I'd kick this with my back. Yeah, straight through. No problem whatsoever. 40 points to St Helens, Leeds 10. This is going to be a long 7.5 minutes here for Leeds. It's going to be a tricky one for man of the match tonight. I know you're supposed to say player, aren't you now? But they're all men, so it's got to be man of the match. Leeds get us back under the way. Tommy Makinson fields it easily. Saints bring it out over their own 20-metre line. And it'll be a nice 7 minutes here now for St Helens. They can play either a bit of expansive rugby, knowing the game's done, or they can just try and maybe save a little bit of energy. Matauti gone off. Bell's come on. Saints up to their own 30-metre line. Poor line again here in defence from Leeds. They got away with that one. Wellesby drives it through. Brody Croft trying to get in on the act. I'm glad he didn't, because he'd have got done for a flop there. Fifth tackle. Saints just inside their own half. High kick comes in. McDonald fields it. Roberts goes into the first tackle but slips just before he makes contact. Trying to get it out to Hanley. He's kind of takes the ball, stood still, and he'll be lucky not to get driven out of play. 4 Saints defenders around him at this stage of the game. First one being Conrad Hurrell, the unit. He has some fitness, doesn't he? Leeds still in possession. 3 tackles gone. They've only made 13 metres. Roddycroft trying to send it out right. "75 minutes gone." What's gone on there? Is that knocked on? Oh, yeah, knocked on. Short pass. And that's knocked on. He caught it, but he knocked it on into the Saints player, then regathered it. Crazy. St Helens scrum. What's your thoughts on Ten Hag, Jimmy? Says Brad Rooney. I will tell you what my thoughts are on Ten Hag. Brad Rooney. I think we've got to give him another season. I think he needs to be brave, though, or else he's going to be gone. Because there's too many players there who won't put a shift in for him. For a start off, the keeper's gone for me. He's just a liability. You got rid of De Gea and brought him in because he's supposed to be this he's supposed to be good with his feet and this, that and the other. And that's fine, that's the modern game and that. But his first and foremost, his job is to keep a clean sheet, is to stop shots, is to be able to come out and dominate his area. I never see him dominating on corners. And let's be honest, we're not the biggest team. We've got Maguire, who seems to be injured. 5th tackle here. Saints are going to run it, and why wouldn't you? Conrad Hurrell on the right-hand side. That's a forward pass. Makins trying to get in, but not forward pass. So I would give him another season. The other thing is, if they get rid of him, who, for one, I don't think they can afford to pay him off. And secondly, with this team that we've got, which is, let's be honest, absolute shite, at least he's got them to another cup final. He could, if things go away and we have a bit of luck and all that sort of stuff, he could have a trophy at the end of the season, which they don't deserve, let's be honest, but you don't always get what you deserve when you're playing well. So when you're playing shit, hopefully the gods can be with you and you maybe win something you perhaps shouldn't. But yeah, he's going to have to make some brave decisions and start getting rid of players. Personally, I would get rid of Rashford. I think it's time for a change. And yeah, keep him for another season, because who's gonna come in? I mean, they're not going to get Poch, shall they? They won't be able to afford it. Surely they can't. They need to be spending money on players. This is a St Helens penalty here, but with 2 minutes to go, makes no difference now. They'll just put it out to touch, and it's just whether they can put another 6 on Leeds or whether they just play it out. That was for dissent, which is unforgivable in rugby because the refs don't take no shit. Brad says, absolutely 100% agree with you. 100% think the exact same. It cannot be the manager's fault every bloody year. Mate, when you look who we've had, I mean, go back to Moyes. Moyes is no idiot, is he? But all right, Moyes is gone. Louis van Gaal gone. Didn't like the way he played football, but not bothered. Mourinho gone. Ollie gone. At what point are the players going to step up and stand up and be counted and say, yeah, it's us, we're not doing something right? But the players are, they never look fit. They've got so many injuries. I think that The stadium's absolutely rusting. I think it starts at the top. We need a change completely. But in saying that, it's not like somebody can now come in with 500 billion and suddenly you go and buy all the players because of this fair play thing. You can't just do that anymore. So it's going to be a difficult comeback. And yeah, it isn't going to be as easy as throwing money at it, is it? So I think you need some stability. I think the board need to let the players know that the manager's in charge. This will be the last play of the game. Just kick it out. That's the last. That's the last play of the game. We've got St Helens 40, Leeds 10, and Leeds committed suicide there pretty much with the tries they gave away. They'll be disappointed, but in another way, they'll be hopeful that the future's looking a bit bright. It's not like they were completely outclassed and they never did anything. They just committed too many mistakes, cut them out. The future's looking bright and they could be in the top 6. But yeah, so I think keep the manager, let the players know that he's in charge, and if you don't like it, cough and do one. Um, what do you think with? I mean, apparently everybody. I was watching Goldbridge the other week, and he came on saying Ineos was saying that everybody's up for sale and all this, apart from uh, was it Rasmus, Kobe Mainu? I think there was someone else, Ganacho. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot for Ganacho, Hoyland, and Kobe Mainu to, at their age and with their experience, to have that team relying on them. The good thing that came out with all the injuries was, Kobe Mainoo's coming to the fold. And that, let's be honest, that's how Rashford got his chance was through injuries, wasn't it? I don't know why we keep playing Casemiro at centre half when he can't run. When you've got Camboala sat on the bench. If you're on the bench, you're fit enough to play. He must surely be saying, "Why am I not playing? I'm a centre half," and you're playing Casemiro in there, who's his legs have gone, haven't they? And so I don't know what's going on there. They obviously know what they're doing. Maybe stuff's going on behind the scenes. But yeah, I would keep him. Like I say, I don't think they have any choice anyway. But like I said earlier, it's the hope that kills you. I just hope they can put a good performance in tomorrow. Hope they can win the cup. First hope I've got is that they don't get an absolute spanking. Because let's be honest, if City are really at it and United are not at it, it's got the potential to be like a 5, 6, 7 nil. And in an FA Cup final, that isn't good, is it? Because it goes all around the globe. That wouldn't be a good look. And then you're going to have problems in enticing players in. Years ago, you could entice players in just because it's Old Trafford, it's the Theatre of Dreams, it's the Busby Babes, it's the how the club got together after Munich and the Munich Air disaster, and out of adversity came this fantastic team, and wow, all the history. And now it's all going a little bit sour. So they need to change things around and at least next season try and get Champions League football for a start off. With that team they've got, and they're not going to be making many big signings, are they? I fear for them next season. But, football's a funny old game, innit, as they say. So we'll see what happens. That's what makes it exciting. So that's a long answer, innit, to your question. I think Ten Hag should stay. But yeah, I do. And hopefully he will. Mate, I'm going to sign off. Thank you for joining me in the chat, Brad. It's been fantastic chatting, mate. I wish more people would join us, but if not, it's been a good evening. Any chance you get, come round for a brew, make you a nice coffee, and if you get a chance, join us tomorrow. We'll have something going on. I'm hoping if we don't get Europe, it should be good to have a proper restart. It should, but it affects the coffers, doesn't it? Even if it's a tin pot, cup that we're in. And yeah, I don't know on that one. We'll see anyway. We'll know this time tomorrow whether we're in Europe or not anyway. See you later, Jimmy. Thank you for that. I'll take you up on that. You're always welcome, mate. You know that. I just said before we sign off, if you haven't hit the share button and the like button, please do so. Click on that notifications bell. Shout out to tonight's stream sponsor, jalexpetproducts.co.uk. Click on the promo link. Click on the link in the description. Use the promo code Jimmy James and get 5% off all online orders. We'll be back tomorrow. I am Jimmy James, and you've been watching Catch It Live First. Thanks for your company, Brad Bruni. We'll be back tomorrow. Have a great evening.